Okay, let's talk scary movies. I'm in my tent. It's getting a little cold. It's still been a little chilly out. It got like 40 degrees last night, so it was still pretty cold. But if you're gonna watch movies in the backyard with your family, you have to watch at least as one scary movie. So I tried to think about what scary movies is good for families. And I actually thought of two. Okay, one, I thought it was raining for a second. Okay, one you could do, right now my son's favorite thing is Scooby-Doo, and the live action Scooby-Doos are so cute and so fun. They have some phenomenal, well-known actors. My kids loved, we've been watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer, so they loved Daphne being played by Sarah Michelle Gellar, and then I told her that now she's married to Freddie Prinze Jr., who plays Fred, and that Velma is the same actress that's in the Mom and Daddy's Home, and that the guy who plays Scooby-Doo, or Shaggy-Doo, I think he voiced Scooby-Doo though too, still voices them and does stuff with them today. So kind of an all-star cast. Has Mr. Bean in it and some other recognizable people, but it's kind of a fun show that's kind of spooky but not too spooky for your kids. So that's a fun one to watch. But this one I'm excited to show my kids. I forgot that I rented this from the library and I found it the other day and I was so excited. But they've recently made it into a musical, and that is Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is such a great film to introduce to your kids that shows them a different style of a film. If they're not familiar with Tim Burton is able to stamp his stuff with the way he does things, and Beetlejuice is one of those kind of early in his career films that he did, and did such a phenomenal job. Michael Keaton, I mean, did such a great job with that movie. It is so fun. Great quotable movie. I can't help but sometimes I think of that movie when they sing this song around the table at the end. It's got the spooky little guys in it. I bought some earrings with those spooky guys that they look like they're biting my ear when I wear them. They're kind of fun. But I love Beetlejuice. I wish I could go to New York City when everything opened up again and see that Broadway show, because Beetlejuice, it is just so much fun and I really like it. So that's what I'm excited to show my kids. It's a little spooky, but again, they just got such an all-star cast that just nailed their roles right there. Everyone, Winona Ryder, most of the people accepted it right away, their roles that they were got, but the role that Winona Ryder was actually turned down by several all-star people, and they offered it to many people, but she ended up getting it, and that was also kind of early in her career as well, and one of the performances she's most known for. But a lot of the other, Catherine O'Hara, and I can't even think of some of the other names right now, but they all knew this was going to be a phenomenal project, and it really is. There's been talk for a few years there might even be a second. I've heard about it a few years ago, but I've just heard talk. I have no idea if there's really a second coming or not. I think it'd be cool. I think if Tim Burton was on board, I think they could do it right. If not, there's no reason to redo it. But anyway, so if you haven't watched those with your kids, those are great spooky late night movies to watch as a family that you guys can enjoy and learn a lot from. So happy camping.